Oh man, just scored pretty big today. Yeah, I normally when I drive to work or home from work, there's this warehouse I go by. I don't know if it's a warehouse; it's a manufacturing place. I guess it's kind of a warehouse because they get a lot of shipments there. And every so often, like usually once every week or two, I see piles of pallets that they're throwing away, like older pallets, maybe broken pallets, or they're just overstocked. They're just overstocked on the pallets. So you guys know that the price of wood is like astronomical right now, and I want to do some building projects. Like I want to make some shelving for storing things. I'm also thinking of doing some building projects for the house, the back of the house, and other projects, which will require wood. And I don't want to spend $60 for a 2x4. So anyhow, I was driving home today, and sure enough, there was piles of pallets out there again. It looked like they were throwing it away, but I don't want to just walk up there and grab it. So what I did was I went over to the company and drove around until I could find the people that work there, and approached them and asked them about the pallets. Just said basically if they were throwing them all away, and if they would mind if I had it and took them. I said sure, I could grab them. And they told me the spots I can get them from, because you can't assume that because they have pallets outside their building, like behind, that they're throwing it away. A lot of times companies will put pallets in the back because they don't need it, but when they need it, they pull it from there. It's their inventory. But if they're throwing it away, most of them have no problems or are very happy to give it away, at least to get some use. So you can see I grabbed a couple. I only wanted the ones that were somewhat in good shape, even though there's two small ones. So I don't know what I'll do with it, but it's wood. I can use it as a platform for something small in the yard, get things off the ground. But the big one there, I'm thinking of trying to use parts of it, or all of the parts I have, to make more shelving, because I need more shelving for the shed, to store things. So I didn't grab all the wood that they had out there, all the pallets that they had, because a lot of them were old. They've been weathered, so they've been in the rain and stuff, and they might rot and they might break easily, because they've been out for a while in the rain. And they were big too. They might not fit in here in my little tiny. So I grabbed one whole pallet, which was a small one, and a half a pallet. It was like a mini one. It was like a 2x3, and then one that was like a 2x2. I didn't even know they made pallets that small. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them, but the wood still looked kind of fresh. It still looked nice. So I was like, well, I'll make stuff with it. So the fact that it's along my way to and from work means I don't have to waste any gas going out of the way. I just pull over when I see it, and because they told me I can do it, I don't have to feel weird about it. I'm not stealing anything. I asked, they said I could have it. So big score actually, because wood is so expensive, and I have a lot of projects I'm going to need wood for around the house. And I know that there's like different ratings and stuff they put on, so I have to learn them, which ones are safe and which ones aren't. They stamp them with like markings for the kind of chemicals and stuff they use on them. Some of them are, have poisons and stuff on them. But most of the stuff I'm going to be making is not meant for like indoor in a house or something. Most of the stuff I'll be building is meant for outside. So I'm not really too worried about it. Even shelving, it's not like you're living on it, unless you have it in your house, and it's important. But I probably will want to learn those markings that they put on pallets, just so you know what kind of chemicals, how they were treated. But yeah, it's really nice. I'm so excited because it's like, look at all that wood. I'm gonna be able to build. So I'll be able to build again. So, and you guys know I love building, so it'll be fun. Camera fell out of its holder, so I'm stuck holding it now. You have to pardon me that I'm not looking in the camera, because I'm watching the road. I'm waiting for a stoplight or something so that I can put the camera back on its stand, on its holder here. But yeah, all that pallet wood, And because I don't have to just pick what they have, I can just pick the good ones. I'll be able to stop by there when I see good ones and grab them. And I don't need. See, if I didn't have a choice, I'd grab any pallets I could find. But because it's en route, and I know they get shipment, it's like a manufacturing place or something. I don't know what they make, but they get shipments on a regular basis. I know I've seen pallets out there usually once every week or two, because trash pickup or whatever. This allows me to be kind of selective. It's nice to be able to select which pallets you want, because what I will do now is start stockpiling the good pallets, or even taking it and stripping the wood. You could take the boards. They're like a 2x3. Well, it's not 2x3. It's like a 2 or 3 inches wide by however many long. So you can get those as planks, and you can use planks to build things. And if I can, get the ratings on there, the kind of poisons or how they treated it, so it's not poisonous, and I find pallet wood that's not poisonous, I might be able to build something like another hut, or a shed, or maybe another yurt. I don't know. It just opens up a lot of possibilities, knowing that I can build without spending money on wood. So that's really good. And the fact that I can build in my house, I can build in my yard or something, and people aren't going to complain. So that's even better. So look forward to those. Should be fun, But yeah, just thought I'd share that with you. Also, just wanted to remind you, we had our drawing yesterday for the Vaunt strip light giveaway, and we had one person respond already and got their light. Well, we'll be getting it. I contacted the Vaunt representative. She said they're sending it out, so should be getting it within the next few days. The other person, can't remember who it was. There were two winners. The second winner hasn't contacted me yet. You need to contact me through email, denoy.deboer@gmail.com, with your name and your mailing address where you want the package shipped. Need to do that by I'm going to give you till next week, over the weekend, till next Sunday to contact me. Actually, I'm going to give you till next Friday. Yeah, let's close it. No, tomorrow's Friday. I'm going to give you till next Sunday to contact me, or maybe next Monday. I'll give you till next Monday to contact me. If you don't contact me by Monday of next week, we're going to have another drawing and give away the second light. I don't want to prolong this too long, because the Vaunt, I'm sure they want to close it out, because while we're waiting for the contest to end, it's just another item that somebody has to keep on their calendar, myself as well as the Vaunt people. So contact me by Monday, next Monday, hopefully before then, so I can contact Vaunt and give them your information so they can send it out to you, and we can close that this thing out. We don't want a contest to go on and on and on and on and on and on, and but yeah, so look forward to the construction projects. It should be fun. I'm gonna go ahead and put this thing back on here. Reading some of those. Yeah, Janet says she needs to keep an eye out for them. Check out around your area for warehouses, or even department stores. Not department stores, but grocery stores, or any stores. Usually they'll have the pallets. They usually put them at the side of the building or behind the building. And just go up there and ask them. Just talk to the manager or whatever and ask them if you could have some. I don't like those deals where they say you take all of them, because I can't take 200 pallets. I don't have room for 200 pallets, and I couldn't haul it. I don't have a truck or anything. So I like it where they're throwing it away and I can just grab one or two, when I want it. And that way I don't have a huge stockpile of pallets at my house just sitting there looking really bad. I just grab the pallets as I need them and pull the wood off and use them for projects. And if I don't need them, I don't have pallet wood just sitting around, because it can become an eyesore. I'm trying to get rid of all the dead tree limbs and branches and trunks still sitting in my yard. So, not having to have 1 million pallets, but having pretty much unlimited pallets, that's awesome. So as I think of things to build, I can grab wood as I need it. That's just awesome. I'm so stoked. Anyhow, look forward to those projects. If you're looking for pallets, like I said, check out the businesses in your area. Check out the alleyways, behind the buildings and stuff, and then just go up there and ask them. Then that way you have a regular supplier. Now, I was watching YouTube, and some people make money selling pallets. Yeah, they actually resell these pallets. A lot of the pallets are worth between like $10 to $15 per pallet. So what happens is sometimes certain businesses, they do a lot of receiving. They don't do a lot of shipping by pallet, so they receive by pallet, so they get hundreds of pallets, and then they have to get rid of them. And if they have to get rid of them, usually they have to pay somebody to haul them off. So if you go there and tell them, you'd be willing to take them off their hands for no cost, they'll give them to you. And you could make an arrangement so you go by there to pick it up for them, from them. But don't do this until you have the other part worked out too, which is you find businesses that ship out by pallets, like manufacturing that do pallet, whole pallets of stuff, and then offer to sell them the pallets. So what you do is you pick it up from the company that's got too many pallets that they don't want, and you deliver it to the companies that need pallets, and you can make like between $8 to $15 per pallet, which doesn't seem like a lot, but if you do 100 of them, that's 100 times 18. What is that? That's 1,800? No, 100 times 18? 180. Yeah, it's 1,800. That's a lot of money. So that's a business somebody could do if they're willing to hassle, but obviously you need a truck, or a trailer and stuff where you can haul all this stuff off. And it would be helpful if you had storage, land or something that you preferably covered, where you could store the pallets until you get them sold. But once you get a regular client list going, you know how many pallets you need and you know where you can get them from. You could, just go pick it up from one place and drop it off to the other place without having to store them. That would be the ultimate business. I mean, it's like your supplies are free, your merchandise is free, other than gasoline and labor. And if you get really good at it, maybe you start hiring people to do it for you. Pay them 10, 20 bucks an hour or whatever, or maybe pay them $50 a haul or something like that. Have them haul it from one place to the other. I don't know. Just thinking of ways to make money. But for me, I don't think I'd do something like that. But people do that. I know the guy was saying he was making a lot of money on YouTube, doing a pallet business, and they were offering like some kind of class or something on how to do it. But I don't know how hard it would be to just talk to somebody and say, hey, do you mind if I take your pallets? I'll help you get rid of them. And then finding other clients, that need pallets and say, hey, do you need pallets? I can supply them to you. $10 a piece. But you do want to study the pallets and learn about them and the different types of pallets and the markings and stuff so that you get them the correct pallets that they need. But that is a whole business in itself. Do that, I think, if you have a truck, or if you have a towing on it and you put a little trailer or something. I do it if I really was desperate for a job and wanted to do all that manual labor, or hire people to do it for me and be their boss. But I don't think I want to get into the pallet business. My goal with pallets is just personal use, building my own little stuff so I save money. The kind of business I want to get into is like maybe try to promote, work more on YouTube and other stuff that make passive income. To me, passive income is the way to go, not hourly pay. Like even buying and selling the pallets, it's hourly pay, because you got to keep working. You got to keep grabbing more pallets and finding new customers and selling it. So you got to constantly work. Now you can make a lot of money on it if you're good at it and you're persistent, but I don't like to work where you have to work and make the money. I like to work and it's making money even when I stop working. I could be long done with the job and still making money on it. That's what I prefer. And the reason I prefer that is because then it allows me to basically do what I want. I can travel, I can do whatever. And the work that I put in, years ago or years ahead, in the past, continue to earn income. And right now, like my job where I work as a janitor, I'm getting paid per hour. So, I'm doing that because it's pretty good money for what I do, and it's helping to pay for everything. But for me, I took the pay cut and my hour cut so that I could devote more time to trying to work on YouTube and maybe software development and maybe setting up online e-commerce store. Really, really going after it. Trying to become a drop shipment reseller. Um, but even drop shipment reseller, that's really not the best because you have to, you still have to process the orders that you get in and, find the contacts for the supplier. And then you have to ship all that off and deal with customer service and all that. So that can make money and give you a little bit more freedom. And if you're good at it, you can make a lot of money on it. The problem with it is you still have to put in time pretty much every day, working on it. I prefer stuff like YouTube or software development where you work on it when you work on it, and when you don't want to work on it, it doesn't matter. It still keeps making money, So anyhow, we'll talk more about that if you're interested. I am going to go ahead and look here and see if there's any questions here. Yeah, so it'll be fun. Look forward to a bunch of pallet projects coming soon. Until next time, everyone, take care. God bless you all. Stay safe. Bye-bye now.